right, look, I know a lot of people are getting wrecked right now. You probably woke up to what's a bloodbath of a portfolio. You're probably getting scared. You're probably feeling fear. You may be feeling disgust. Maybe you got liquidated if you are in leverage, or maybe you just, all your altcoins just look like worse than what you got them last year. And I want to talk to you a little bit about what's going on, what I believe is happening, but also what I'm seeing, so you can calm down a little bit, or at least expect what I believe is going to happen. I think that's very important. And I don't want you to live in fear. I don't want you to because think about it, fear is not so much what may happen, it's not being able to understand what is happening. That causes a lot of confusion and makes things worse. Now, I just woke up, I'm drinking my coffee. I haven't even drunk my coffee yet, so bear with me. My voice is broken, and I will elaborate a lot more later on in tonight's live stream at 7 o'clock EET time, so make sure you tune in for that. But right now, we're seeing a dump, especially in altcoins. Altcoins are decimated. They're in a bloodbath. They're under the blood, and they're trying to grab something to be saved, and nothing's there to grab them. Bitcoin's coming down a little bit as well. And a lot of people may be wondering if this is going to continue, if this is going to go lower. So, look, the thing is that we called a dump before Trump, and we said if that doesn't happen, then when Trump takes office, that will become the dump around that time. And I was saying that the dump that we did have before Trump just wasn't deep enough. It just wasn't. There was a frenzy of everybody making money, thinking they're geniuses. Everybody was making altcoins every single day. You have, 10,000 new altcoins every day. Exactly what I said is going to happen happened with AI. Everybody just slapped AI on their project. And then with AI agents, which everybody was basically launching, they're just meme coins in disguise. So everybody and their mother was launching meme coins and AI agents, which basically, it was complete horseshit. And this will pop. This had to pop, and it's popping. I made a video 2 weeks ago. Talking about AI agent. No, even months ago, talking about AI agents in a bubble. And I also made a video a couple of weeks ago talking about things are gonna pop. And looks like we're popping, but I'll tell you this, it's the first pop. Okay, let me explain what I mean here. First of all, let's talk about the outlier. The only outlier here is that Bitcoin is holding its price, okay? Now, will that drop as well? We'll talk about that in a second, but Bitcoin is holding its price. That's why I was saying Bitcoin should be most of your portfolio. Bitcoin, Solana, and Sui should be the base of your portfolio for this run. But people will get greedy, and people did get greedy. So now, all these people, they need to get flushed out. So people that were in all these shit coins, they're getting flushed out. People that were making all these coins suddenly are getting flushed out. Poor people, I know this is going to sound bad, but poor people need to continue to be poor. 95% of the people lose everything. They don't take profits because it's just the way it is. If you give $1 million to everybody in the world right now, in about 10 years, you'll have the same sort of structure we have today. The rich being richer, the middle class being middle class, maybe slowly going down after the 10-year part, and everybody else being poor. That's how it's always worked. And that's what markets do as well. They put everybody in their position. They correct people. Everybody was a genius. And I was saying, this is wrong. This is wrong. This is not logical. So now with altcoins dumping so much, this is actually a good thing. We're actually getting the flush we were talking about. We're actually getting the drop we were expecting. The only outlier is Bitcoin, okay? So what am I saying here? These altcoins that dropped are going down to hell. Good thing, great thing. We can actually continue after this. They've actually dropped enough. They might drop a little bit more, but in my opinion, they've dropped enough. They scared people out. They made people broke. It's happened. Wells got richer. It's happened. Could we go more? Yes. But in most part, it's enough. The thing is now with Bitcoin, what Bitcoin's going to do, and we're going to be talking about the play later on. It's very important, so make sure you keep watching. Bitcoin might be the outlier. Remember when I talked about a rhyming point? In every market, there's a rhyming point. History doesn't repeat, it rhymes. And we need to find rhyming points. Well, one of the rhyming points is Bitcoin. And we've been saying that Bitcoin is holding hard and you should be taking profits into Bitcoin. All year, last year I've been telling you, take profits into Bitcoin. Like, oh my God, this is why. Okay, I didn't know 100%, but I suspected it. But always take profits in at least Bitcoin, if not USDT and Bitcoin, if you want to buy dips and so on. Even if you're not a trader, if you're just an investor, investors take profits. Okay, it's just that they do it longer term. In crypto, everything's faster, so you need to take profits faster compared to longer term investors. I talk all about this in my videos. Now, what is Bitcoin going to do here? I think we're just shy under 100K. I'm not going to open up charts or anything. Look, guys, I need my coffee. I need to concentrate. But we're just under 100K. There's no low liquidity on weekends, so maybe tomorrow is a whole different picture. Bitcoin's over 100K again by Tuesday, okay? Now, the thing is that you're probably wondering what's going to happen with your altcoins, and are we still going to have an alt season? And the answer is yes, but it's going to be a bit different. And I also made videos about this, multiple videos about this, that the altcoins you want to be holding are the top ones: Solana, Sui, Solana, Sui. Oh, and Bitcoin. Sorry, that's not an altcoin, but Bitcoin. Those are the top ones. And there is a case for having American-made cryptocurrencies, US-made cryptocurrencies. Made the video about that. Then you have AI. Yes, AI is still in play. Don't worry about it. That's going to go up like crazy, in my opinion. And of course, you get your little meme coins and so on. But what you want to do, you want to trend stack these narratives. So look for American-made cryptocurrency that's also AI. That should do extremely well. So what are some of these plays? Well, Virtual's on Base. Base is American. Not maybe all the coins are, but it's a good bet. So Virtual in itself, as Virtual, is a good play. Will you get under Virtual and into all these smaller ones under the Virtual ecosystem? With very big caution, maybe with 1-2% of your portfolio in your AI section, if that makes sense. Virtual is risky enough. That's why I was telling you, take profits into Virtual. Now, same thing with Solana, right? Solana is American-made. Yes, it doesn't have really Solana AI, but there is the ecosystem under Solana with AI agents. Just go with the top ones. Again, be very careful. Okay, Render, for example, though, if you want to go a little bit different than AI agents, Render is AI, is deep in, it's American-made. That's a nice trend stack. So Render could be a position, a good altcoin position. You want to look at these kind of altcoins. Well, we'll talk about it more in the live stream and what I mean if this is getting a bit confusing. The thing is, there's a best case and worst case scenario. The best case scenario is Bitcoin will come back up. We're going to be a little bit more mature in our altcoins, and they will become immature again, and then you can expect another dump. So if we go up right now and all altcoins start running up, expect a massive dump in a couple of months, but at least you can break even and make some money even in shitcoins. And I'm going to refer to those small AI coins, meme coins, and everything to shitcoins right now, and altcoins, the bigger ones for altcoins, because we're going to see a difference there as well. Finally, we're going to start parting these things, okay? So, again, best case scenario, Bitcoin goes up, altcoin starts going up as well. Maybe Bitcoin starts trading sideways around 100K, 109K, whatever. Maybe it goes up a little bit more, then comes back down and starts trading sideways, and altcoins start going up, and we repeat this process in a couple of months. Everyone gets completely wrecked. Maybe by summer we have that massive dump as well, and all summer everyone sees more carnage, worse than what you're seeing now, and finally we can have one more leg up or one more re-meet of all-time highs around end of the year, and that's it, it's over. Best case scenario. Worst case scenario is this dump continues going down. But you have to understand that even in the worst case scenario, if nothing goes straight down the line, we should get at least a dead cat bounce, meaning we should get a bounce maybe towards halfway of the move, maybe halfway of the Bitcoin dump, let's say. But it's kind of hard to look at this because it's altcoins as well. But let's say you look at Bitcoin and then you can measure what's going on kind of in the markets. So as we're coming up, look at Solana, look at the big three and so on. You should get a dead cat bounce, which means a lot of other coins are going to run, and it's going to be a time to start taking profits into better altcoins, if that makes sense, and being able to contemplate. Now, if we get that dead cat bounce and we start going down again, problem, we have to wait and see. If we get that dead cat bounce and we cross 50% of the drop, that would be perfect taking a position. If you're a trader, that is, stop loss right under the 50% mark, and then we're gonna try and retest all-time highs, so take profits just under that, right? If that makes sense. And then you can take another position if we break all-time highs. You can take another position above all-time highs with a stop loss under that, and so on. If you're an investor, you can do this mentally with mental stop losses, as long as you're not on leverage. And you understand this concept. Again, if you want to see exactly what I mean, I will do this live today, 7 o'clock EET. I'll give you some trades. I'll give you some long-term perspective. I'll give you some long-term trades. I'll give you some trader trades, whatever. As long as you ask me in the chat, that's what I'll do. So make sure you tune in. But generally speaking, this needed to happen. And a lot of people are in fear right now. You're probably in fear right now. I get it. It's fine. Just make sure you learn from this and make sure you reallocate things properly so this doesn't happen again. So let me summarize here. Worst case scenario, we're going down more, but we should get a bounce, and that should give us an indication. We can reevaluate if we're going to go lower, and will also give us a chance to see what we're going to do. If everything starts going up, including the shitcoins I mentioned, expect a massive dump in a month or two, maybe even less. So make sure you take profits into good coins, or at least into Bitcoin, so that you can be okay, so we can see what happens. If only select altcoins start going up, that's the best case scenario. Yes, we're going to take a loss with all our gambling positions. Good, let's take that loss, move on with the good coins, if that makes sense. That's what I'm looking at. Again, if I'm not articulating myself properly, forgive me, still haven't had my coffee, just woke up. It's crazy, but I wanted to get this video out for you because I wanted you to, I just wanted to shed some light and tell you that it's okay. This happens in every market. It's just a little bit different. It rhymes. It's okay. Let's see what happens. If it's the end of the bull market, like some people are saying, we actually called last year that the top of the bull market will come late 2024, early 2025. But even if that's the top, we got a couple of months, right? So basically, we're going to have that dead cat bounce in that case. So even if we have a shorter bull market, which we actually theorized a year ago that we're going to have, we still have a chance. We still have a chance to break even here, hopefully. Let's see what happens. Subscribe down below so you don't miss these, so you don't miss the info. Make sure you hit the bell notification button. Do me a favor, if you can. I try to get these videos out. I'm trying to help you. If you watch my videos and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I am trying to get to 100K. Is it a vanity metric? Yes, but it also gives me the motivation to continue and do more, so to speak. So I would really, really appreciate that. Share this video if you want. And yeah, I'll see you guys tonight. I'll see you tonight in the live stream. I'll arrange it right now. I'll put the live stream right now so that you can see it. I'll leave the link in the chat comment section as soon as I get the chance. So depending on when you're watching this video, you'll see the link in the description down below. I'm babbling. I need my coffee. I can't do shit without coffee. Are any of you dependent on coffee? I'm dependent on coffee. I need the coffee to have my coffee. This is my first coffee. It's not enough. I need a coffee before I have a coffee. Anyway, love you all. Stay calm, and I'll see you later.